What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day and a little bit of a later video today. I was not feeling too good this morning, but wanted to come on here, give you guys the play. You guys should have about 2 hours to tail the play if you want the... it's going to be for Sunday Night Football and for Counter-Strike, but if you're watching this after Sunday Night Football has started, that's completely fine. You can actually just take the 2-man that's part of the 4-man. I'll get into that when I get into the play. But yeah, had honestly, overall, I thought going into last night that we were going to have a really bad day. Like everything was turning out poorly, like everything was going wrong. But we did last night end up actually cashing this with these 2 Georgia players to go under. Carson Beck, he had a really bad offensive game. He went under, and then Arian Smith, he went under as well. And then we actually took this earlier in the week on Wednesday. Okay, so sometimes it's important to tail these plays and make sure you get them. You know, I tail them or I send them out earlier in the week, setting us up for like a Saturday, setting us up for a Friday night or something like that. So perfect example of that here. So if you didn't join the VIP till like after Wednesday, obviously you might have missed that, which sucks, but hey, you're gonna have many more slips in the future. But I will say I sent this one out last night. So sent this one out last night, and this morning Valorant came through again. We've been crushing Valorant, which is amazing because I don't think really anyone else knows this, but Valorant is the best way to avoid payout shifts, okay? You can see a full 10x right here, and then a full 10x here. If you guys try to put in soccer correlation or college football correlation, you guys are going to get payout shifted pretty much from whatever you do, okay? You pretty much can't do anything without getting some sort of payout shift, except with Valorant, okay? So I think PrizePicks is probably going to limit that or nerf that at some point, but for the time being, we're really abusing Valorant. So anytime Valorant's on the board, I send out a play for it, and we have been killing it on Valorant because it's also very correlated. So hit this on Wednesday, or took this on Wednesday, and then hit this on last night. And I hit this morning. I actually sent this out late last night, pretty much after the games. And then also, just like I was saying, pretty much nothing was going right at the beginning of the day because like all of these duos were just doing really, really poorly. And I will say this was the play yesterday. Jaden Blue, Quinn Ewers. Jaden Blue actually got like 7 receptions or something like that. He got 7 receptions, 0 carries. So he was pretty much just playing the role of a wide receiver. So yeah, he did go over. And then McMillan and Fafita, these guys went way under right here. Shadur Sanders, actually Travis Hunter got rebooted, and Shadur, we got him at 305 yards. So if you looked at it yesterday, his line should have been 320 yards if you bet it pretty much all day yesterday, but we got it at 300, and he only threw for 250 yards. Okay, so if he would have thrown for over 300 yards, which it's Shadur Sanders, like he should easily be able to do that. We would actually cash this for 5x. And then this one was also really, really tough to see because UNLV, if you guys don't know, this UNLV combo in particular, Ricky White and Malik Williams, this is my favorite duo of college football because Ricky White gets like 100 yards a game and then Malik Williams gets like 200 yards a game. So like 50 to 60% of the offense is through Ricky White here. And these guys missed by like 7 yards each, right? Like one more pass by Malik Williams to Ricky White, like a 10-yard pass, and this would have cashed. But it didn't. And overall, we did go up about 5 units, right? So we went up about 5 units. There's also some sleeper plays that I sent out. I did want to tell you guys that there's a couple ways to get my VIP completely for free. I did want to shout out, the first way to do it is to actually text me the word sleeper to my number on the screen. I want to get more of you guys sign up for sleeper, and this is the incentive to do it because... First of all, just being honest with you guys, Sleeper reached out and they're like, hey, we want to bump up your the amount that you get for getting people signed up to Sleeper, but we want more people to sign up with your code first. So I do want as many people on Sleeper as possible, but I will say I'm not just saying this because I'm trying to get deposit money from you guys. Like I use Sleeper, and you can see I've taken over 200 bets this year, and we have gone up very, very easily, close to $800 on Sleeper, just tailing the promo. So I literally just tailed the promos. They actually sent out a promo yesterday of this protected play. So it was a $20 protected play. So we made close to $80 today from that. And then also there was a pick on sale this morning that I sent out completely for free. And we also turned $10 into $34 right there on Sleeper. And what I'm going to do is you text me the word Sleeper. You're going to sign up with Sleeper using my code PAID. And I will Venmo or Cash App you back $10. You can do the exact same thing with Bet Online. So Sleeper, Bet Online, and for Sleeper, I'll get you 1 month of my VIP for free, and then Bet Online, I will get you 2 free months of my VIP, okay? If you guys don't know, this is what we have done over the past month. This is actually the last week. We've had a very up and down week where like we had so many 3 out of 4s that could not cash for us at the beginning of the week. Then we started coming back, and then this weekend was a little bit rocky at the start, and then we kind of brought it back. But yeah, overall this week, I'm completely fine maybe going up like 1, 2, I think we went up like 5 units over the week, but I'm completely fine breaking even over this week because it was a super unlucky, interesting week where we just, so many things with 3 out of 4s just went wrong for us. So if we got out of last week pretty much unscathed, I'm completely fine with that because the week prior we went up like 30, 35, close to even 40 units in the week prior. So yeah, over the past month, you can see we're really climbing. Over the past month, over the past week was a little bit rocky for sure, but that's going to happen and we bounced completely back. And then this is over the past about 155, 160 days right here. 335 units. Okay. So getting these free months, getting this, free month on Sleeper, free month on Bet Online. You can do the same thing with Better as well. Just text me the word Better, whatever app you want to sign up for, you guys. We got Better, we got Sleeper, Bet Online, and Chalkboard. Those are pretty much the 3 things. For these other apps, I'll give you guys 1 free month. And then for Bet Online, I'll give you guys 2 free months. So plenty of ways to get the VIP for free. Just text me you want to get in the VIP. I'll get you in for free. And what I want you guys to do is get in the VIP for free for a month, maybe 2 months with Bet Online, build that bankroll up, go up 90 units in a month, right? 90 units as a $5 better would be close to $500. Get up your bankroll to $500 and then start increasing your bankroll to $10, $15, $20 at the end of that first month, right? So good, I know I've been talking a lot, but I did kind of want to recap the weekend, and it really is not the weekend. It's really just how the past day and a half has gone. So overall, pretty good, and I'm glad we got out of that week and really got out of yesterday unscathed just because so many of the prime college football combos did not do well. Like those TCU combos didn't do well. UNLV combo didn't do well. Miami combo, Cam Ward, he like missed by like 7 yards or something like that. So a lot of just like crazy things happening in college football. And honestly, NFL hasn't even been that much better, to be honest with you guys. I really haven't sent out that many NFL plays over the past maybe 2 or 3 weeks just because I think NFL is just such a crazy dynamic right now. Like there's so many weird new quarterbacks, new rookies, like Browns now have a new quarterback coming in, and like just so much crazy stuff happening in the NFL right now. And one other crazy thing is the Jets are now they signed Davante Adams, and they now have Davante Adams on the Jets. So I actually think people are overreacting that Garrett Wilson is now going to be limited because of Davante Adams. If you guys look it up, Garrett Wilson is the number 1 in targets in the whole NFL, okay? So is he going to go from the number 1 in targets in the whole NFL to not getting like any receptions at all or not getting any looks? I do not think so. First of all, it is Davante Adams' first week. He's still trying to get used to the offense and stuff like that, and that is probably going to open up Garrett Wilson to do what he does best, and that's just across the middle slant routes, play kind of that more of a slot receiver type role here. So I really, really love him over 4.5 receptions. You can take him over 4.5 receptions. You can also take his line over 7.5 targets, I believe it is. I'm doing receptions, so if you take targets and he doesn't go over that, but he does go over receptions, then not my fault, I guess. But this is the 4-man of the day that I'm taking on PrizePicks here. We got Garrett Wilson, we got Aaron Rodgers correlation. So the Aaron Rodgers line right here, we have him over 21.5 pass completions. The more completions he gets, the more likely that those completions are going to go to his, I guess, number 1, number 2, whatever you want to call him, receiver, which is Garrett Wilson right here. So if Aaron Rodgers, if he completes a pass to Garrett Wilson, or he completes 5, 6, 7 passes to Garrett Wilson, that's going to be a catch for Garrett Wilson, a reception, and that's also going to be a pass completion for Rodgers. So very correlated right here. Again, I would say 98% of our bets that we've taken over this past 150 days, which is about 1,500 bets, I'd say 98% of those bets are correlated in some way or some fashion. Unless it's some promo where there's no correlation we can do, I would say 98% of them have been correlated in some way. So very correlated up here at the top. Again, I would also then take this as a 4-man with this Counter-Strike duo right here. So Counter-Strike is also very correlated based off of game length. So the longer a game goes on, the more kills that happen in the game. The shorter a game goes on, the less kills that happen in that game, right? So if we look at some of these wins, this is exactly what I do with Valorant and Counter-Strike. They're pretty much the same game, right? So I took Counter-Strike down here in yesterday's play. It went under together. Valorant went under together here, over together here, over together here, over together here, and then Counter-Strike also under together here. So it's like super correlated, right? All I talk about in this channel is we want plays that are either going to go green together or red together, right? If Garrett Wilson doesn't get 1 catch in this game, if he gets 0 catches, then it's very likely that Aaron Rodgers is also going to go under his line, right? Again, this could happen in the game. They're playing Steelers defense. I know Steelers defense is amazing. Aaron Rodgers could come out and throw like 13 pass completions, right? And Garrett Wilson gets like zero receptions. But if Aaron Rodgers does go over, it's very likely that Garrett Wilson's going to go over. And the same thing with Counter-Strike here, right? So take the lesses here. Rals, take less, and then take Finer Shine 52. That's a weird name. Take him less right here. I did say, if you're watching this after 7:20 Central Time and the game's already kicked off, then you can just take this as a two-man, right? I have no problem taking Counter-Strike as two-mans. You saw this play that I sent out to the VIP actually was a two-man that I sent out. So if you're watching this after 7:20, take this as a two-man right here and you'll be good to go. That's all you got to do. But I would, if you're watching this before kickoff, definitely take this as a four-man. Second play, going to run through this quick because I feel like this video has been long and I want to get this out. So Better has all of these discounts. I mean, I tell you guys, these apps, they throw discounts at you, especially any app other than PrizePicks, because these apps are trying to compete with PrizePicks. So just want to show you guys so many discounts on apps like this. It's almost like hard to keep up with sometimes, me giving out plays and me being big on promo. So I'm taking the Lamar promo. I think like you could take any of these quarterbacks, but there's also Devontae Adams and then LeBron is on Tuesday. I don't know. But I'm taking Lamar one. You can actually put $20 on the promo, which is huge. And then I'm taking Mikal Bridges to go under 15.5 points. I found this line on the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. And then the reason why I'm taking this line is because on all other books, FanDuel, DraftKings, BetMGM, Caesars, Pinnacle, BetESPN, all of those books have them at 14.5, okay? Billions of dollars of books combined, of their market cap and their worth and stuff like that. All of those books have them at 14.5. So I'm agreeing that his line should be more like 14.5 instead of 15.5, right? It's a game of inches in a lot of these things, especially basketball, especially MLB, and we know football as well. So lock this in on Better, you guys. Lock this in on PrizePicks. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for all the support and all the kind words, kind comments, and stuff like that. And let's hope to cash this free pick tonight. And I will see you in tomorrow's video.